Good afternoon, Northwest Indiana. Hey, hey, hey. It's me again, Jenny Craig Brown, and you have tuned in to another weekly Great News Weekly with greatnews.life and Jenny Craig Brown. You're welcome. We're here for you. So if you're just tuning in for your first time or you haven't been here in a while, reminder, we are the exclusively positive news network here in Northwest Indiana, covering all the good that is happening. So that's what we do. We are here for you. If you are new to tuning in, we want your comments. So we do what we call lifelines. Lifelines are your positive news that you want to share with us. So if you're watching live, go ahead and put in the comments some good news, just something good that happened to you in the last couple of days, something good that you're looking forward to, and I'm going to read them on air. Also, we turn this into a podcast. So if you're listening, you can listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your favorite podcasts from. And you can, if you're listening instead of watching live, go ahead and email us your lifelines. We want to know your good news and I want to read them online. So tune in. Spotify and Apple Podcasts comes out on Wednesdays as well. And you can email us share@greatnews.life your good news for the week. So tune in now, tune in whenever you can, listen, watch, whatever you prefer. We love to have you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And we are going to kick it to the 4th of July. I asked last week, what are you guys doing for the 4th of July? What's fun? And we've got some fun recaps for you guys. So first up, I want to show a little bit of footage from the 4th of July bash 5K. Nope. Let's redo. 4th of July Blast 5K here in Valpo, put on by Valpo Parks. And I think we've got some footage from that. Adorable, as I told you it would be. It's so cute. So if you want, that was obviously our video footage, but we have a full gallery. The link is actually in the comments, so you can check that out on NWI.Life, Valpo.Life, any of the life sites. But also, I just want to give a shout out to Grace Benkowski. She's fantastic. She created that video. And we want to point you guys to our Griffith 4th of July parade footage as well. So you can see those photos here, and they'll post the link to all of the Griffith 4th of July parade photos in the comments as well. So thanks to Grace for that video. Thanks to everyone that was out this weekend providing coverage for us. These 4th of July photos from Griffith Parade are fantastic too. So kudos to the team, and I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. I think we all did. We are cruising away here. So thank you guys for being out there and being part of the community. Okay, so next up, I have this fun article I want to talk to you guys about, and it might not sound fun at first because it's a little scary. Buying your first home. I know. Sounds scary. However, Steiner Homes Do's and Don'ts of Buying a First Home is here to help you out. So this article is by our amazing Haley Alexander, and it's this great input from Dan Steiner of Steiner Homes, all about how to prep for that first. And if how to prep for that first home, how to get ready to buy that first home, how to feel comfortable getting ready to do that. And if you're going to decide to build, how to do that as well. So what to look for. There's also some really great information in this article from Mark Ruiz of Oak Partners. So obviously he knows his dollars and cents as well. And these two give a ton of advice on buying your first home, prepping for that, building your first home, what to look for, who to talk to, the proper loan, finding that proper loan. And like I said, I know that seems scary as someone that has purchased a home and gone through those things. It is a little scary at first, but these guys will hold your hand through the whole process. And Dan Steiner has years of experience under him to make sure that they give you all the education you need ahead of getting into that. So go to Valpo.Life and look up the Steiner Homes Do's and Don'ts of Buying Your First Home and get your education there. It's perfect. Okay, let's see. Do we have any? I don't think we have any lifelines yet. So if you're just tuning in, comment in the comments what's happening, what's good in your life. Tell me some good news. I want to share it, okay? And let's talk about Portage sports. So Portage.Life is where you can find your Portage High School sports information. And we've got a great one this week. So this article is Chestovich takes over for Portage football program with players in mind. And this is by our very own Tommy Elwood. And if you know about Portage football, high school football, they've had a little bit of a roller coaster with a couple coaches coming in and out. And that brings us to the amazing Terry Chestovich, who has come to the team as their new coach. It seems like a really exciting thing for the Portage community and for Terry. And he gave this quote that I wanted to read because I just thought, this encapsulates him seemingly as a person. So I'll read it to you. It says, opportunities sometimes present themselves when you least expect it. And this was one of them. I didn't think that I would be in this position for the 2020 football season, but none of us would have ever imagined where we would be right now. If there's anything that I've realized in 2020 is that you never know what's going to happen. We are going to take this head on and attack it at the very best we can. At the end of the day, that is all we can do. So thank you, Terry Chestovich, for just coming in when I think the Portage football community needed you most. And if you don't know him, this article on Portage.Life will give you a really great look into who he is, and you'll get to know him a little bit, which I think is, especially if you have family members that are on the team, this will be a great way for you to learn a little bit about the new coach, get really excited for whatever the season brings us, and excited to have him. So Terry, kudos to you. Thanks for coming in. I love this piece. He seems like such a great guy, and his heart's really in the game. And that's, I think, what the Portage football community needs. And I think I saw some lifelines come in too. So let's get to the good news that you guys have. Okay. Stacy Kellogg said, my lifeline, sunshine and perfect summer weather and ripe blueberries gifted to me by Stephanie Swearington. I saw that on social media. If you guys have not been outside enjoying the sunshine, go outside in 20 minutes. Wait for me, but let's go outside. I think you're right. Just let's enjoy the sunshine while we have it. Stacy, I know you're one that does that regularly, so thank you. You're exactly right. Let's get out there enjoying that sunshine and blueberries. Perfect lifeline. I love it. Grace Benkowski said, my lifeline, slowly getting things together for my dorm this fall. It's awesome to see everything come together. That's probably a lot of work, Grace. So kudos to you for getting through it and prepping. And I know that's a lot to do. And I'm glad that you're getting there. Chris Mallman, our very own, said his lifeline is supporting the schools who are making tough choices on how to plan for kids' education in the fall. Chris, okay, can we talk about this? I'm not going to go too crazy, but I agree, Chris, this is the best lifeline ever. And here's why. These guys are dealing with everything that we're dealing with famous quote, we'll bring it up again. We're all in the same storm, just different boats. There's probably not a good answer on what the schools should do. None of them are right. All of them are hard. All of them are going to make something hard for a parent or a teacher or a student. It's tough. And you're right. It's so great to see these schools really working their butts off to deliver the best possible scenario for all of the kids. So just keep that in mind when you are learning what's happening with your kids' school, that these guys are trying the best they can. We know they are. And it's such a great lifeline, Chris, that, we see these coming out and we can really stand behind them and support the schools the best we can. So perfect lifeline. Thank you, Chris. That was awesome. I love it. Okay, let's go to, this is one near and dear to my heart. Our very own Grace, you are getting all the shout outs today. Our very own Grace Benkowski has some awesome updates on the Lebesnick Center, and we've got some footage from her. Let's check it out.
Hi everyone, I'm Grace Benkowski here with Great News Life. We're here at the Lebesnick Center for the Arts for their first Friday. So this is the first Friday that they've been open, and they're having their Well-Behaved Women exhibit. Super happy to be sharing our good news here, and we hope that you can mark your calendar for the next first Friday.
Yay! Thanks, Grace. So if you guys don't know, as I believe she mentioned, the Lebesnick Center just opened back up. This is their first exhibit post-pandemic or during pandemic, and it is Well-Behaved Women celebrating 100 years of women's suffrage. So this is a feature of art from 23 women, and it's all about the celebration of the ratification of the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. So this is really powerful. It's a really great celebration to be a part of for all the women in the communities that we serve. So if you haven't, they're doing these really cool tours. The tours are actually, the first Friday tour was actually done by Janet Block, the executive director herself. So it's so great to get to learn about this and see the celebration and the representation that these women brought to the table for this awesome celebration. So thank you, Lebesnick, and thank you, Grace, for putting together that awesome video. And you can see the article on the LaPorteCounty.Life that is also from Curtis. So combined, they did an amazing piece all about this exhibit. And I just urge you to get to Lebesnick Center anytime you can. And that exhibit will be up for some time. So you've got some time. Get out there as soon as you can. Okay, we've got a couple more lifelines. I saw them popping in. I'm going to try to get to all of them because it seemed like we got a little flood. Okay, next up is, wait, Stacy Kellogg said Stacy Kellogg, storyteller. Man, I'm struggling today. Favorite quote: well-behaved women seldom make history. Kudos, Lebesnick Center for the Arts. Can't wait to check out this exhibit. I actually have that quote. I'm so well-behaved, but I have that quote on the wall in my office. So you're welcome. I completely agree, Stacy. Thank you. Cammie said, I saw Cammie's lifeline and now I lost it. Cammie said, big lifeline this week. I'm so happy that the schools have started releasing their reopening plans. As a parent, it helps with the worry of not knowing, and now we can prepare our kids for the fall. Exactly. That ties perfectly with Chris's. That's why I wanted to bring it up. Is you're exactly right. It's at least and you can plan, whether it's your favorite idea or not, you can plan for what that is. And it's great to see them releasing those plans, and they're working really hard on it. So great job to them. Deanna Grimes said her lifeline is getting her daughter signed up for summer camp and swim lessons at the YMCA in Crown Point. Amazing YMCA, first of all. So great there. Also, summer camp and swim lessons is like the funnest thing for any child. So I'm excited for you, Deanna, and for her. This is going to be a really exciting summer for her. And I'm happy to see how that goes. Tell us how the swim lessons are later. I don't know how that works, but I can't imagine teaching a child to swim is easy. So fill us in as soon as you can. That's super cute. Kayla Hoffer said, my lifeline. Wait, hey, first of all, happy birthday, Kayla. How are you? We're happy to have you, and we're glad that you're tuning in. She said, my lifeline is great friends and families this week and my free Starbucks drink today. Yay! I hope you have a great birthday, Kayla. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for sending in your lifeline. That's fantastic. All right, let's see. Kevin Brown said, my lifeline is finally owning a vehicle with air conditioning for after work drives. Thanks, Thomas Kia. Hey, good point. I've seen the car. It's really nice. Thomas Kia is incredible. They're in Highland. If you don't know Tom Sealy and his crew over there, get over there, call them, talk to them, check out what they've got. If you're interested, I just saw that they got in a Viper that is very rare. I don't know if you're into that, but it looks really cool. So go get you a nice new Viper for your driveway. I think that's a perfect plan. All right. Let's see here. Oh, Igor's back. I still don't know how to say his last name. Igor Alempovich. I know he's going to yell at me later for that. Lifeline, finishing all projects and finally taking a week off. You have a whole week off? That's incredible. I hope you spend time with family, spend time outside, eat some, apparently Stacy has some blueberries if you want to stop by and grab some fresh blueberries. And I hope you can relax a little bit and have a good time. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's get to another, what do I have next? Oh, I've got some events I want to share with you guys. So that's our news, but there were some really great events. Oh, wait, nope. Hold. I have amazing coverage to share with you guys. So our very own Jenna DeMuth from our team was at the LaPorte High School Salute to Seniors yesterday, and she sent us some footage of it. It's a little long, but it's so worth it because it's so heartfelt. And I want to shout out all the seniors I can this graduation season. So let's kick it over to Jenna's video of the LaPorte High School Salute to Senior Caravan. Adorable, right? Worth it. Like I said, I'm so excited to shout out these seniors every year, but especially this year. I want to give them as much highlight as they can. I know I've mentioned it like 50 times, but if you go to our graduation station, you can input your graduation photos so that we have your grad photos on site for everybody to share and review and remember. So send those in to the 2020 graduation station. You can find those on our sites, And thanks to LaPorte, City of LaPorte and the high school for putting on that awesome caravan, and for Jenna for being there. It's fantastic. Thank you. I saw some other lifelines, and if you guys are not reading these comments, the banter in this is fantastic. So take a second to review those too. It's really good. Stephanie Swearington said, my lifeline this week is reconnecting with old friends. I spoke with several old friends on the phone. So great catching up with you. Rhino Rini. That's a cool name. Anne Marie, I think is her technical name, but I love that you guys, I think that's a nickname. I don't know, but it's really cute. So, yeah, I agree. It's been great. I think we've seen myself, family, friends, just kind of reconnecting after some time. And whether you're out in your front lawn or you go have a cocktail or you just Skype, Zoom, whatever. I think if nothing else, this pandemic has brought us closer to our friends and family. And I think we've realized any of those that we were taking for granted, we've stopped. And Stephanie, that's a great lifeline because I want everyone to just think about today, someone you haven't talked to, someone you haven't called for a while, shoot them a text, shoot them a call, say you're thinking about them. It could really make someone's day. So great lifeline, Stephanie. I love that so much. Oh, wait, she has a second lifeline. I just saw too. She said, second lifeline was being able to disconnect and spend time with my brother. Thank you to the whole team for having my back while I was out. If you don't know us, we do allow vacation time. You're welcome. I know it seems like there's a lifer at everything you go to at every day and you see us everywhere, which is definitely true. But we also allow people to spend some time with their friends and their family and have a day off here or there. So I'm glad Stephanie got some time away. That's fantastic. Igor needs some help drinking all the beer, apparently. And let's go to, he's helping Stacy with her stuff. Let's go to some events. So here's one. It's tomorrow. I know normally my events are for the weekend, but I wanted to shout this one out because it's really great. The Economic Development Corporation of Michigan City is hosting an industry-focused job fair. It's tomorrow. However, I did look and it's from 10 to 3 and you do have to register. So if you go on our site and you can find the event, there's plenty of room to register. That's very simple. There's different blocks. So from 10 to 11, 11, 12, and so on. And you can register for a block and go to this job fair. So please check it out. They are hiring for manufacturing, retail, tourism, hospitality, everything. So get out there if you're looking for something for a change, something new, or maybe you the pandemic hit your job. Here's a great way to recover. Get out there. It's a perfect opportunity. Now, this weekend, we do have Friday kicks off the cruising events for the South Point Harley. So right off of 30 at Harley Davidson South Point Cruise Nights, or yep, you got it. So that kicks off. It's every Friday from this Friday through September 4th at 6 p.m. If you just head over to Harley, you'll see it all. It's huge. The cars you see are amazing. It's just a lot of fun. They've got a beer garden by Leroy's, food by Susie's Cafe. There's cars everywhere. It's a great time. So get out there starting this Friday at 6 p.m. Send us some photos too. I want to see some cool cars. And then we also have this July 11th is the LaPorte County Symphony Orchestra. They rescheduled their 15th annual Hoosier Star competition. So this competition is open to amateur singers of all music styles, and they're basically competing individually or as a duet. They're holding auditions at Bethany Lutheran Church, Saturday, July 11th, 9 to 5. Of course, they'll have some social distancing practices in, but this will be a really great way to show your talents if you have them. I, unfortunately, am not one of them, but if you have those talents, you can go show them off at these auditions. And this is great because it's sponsored by Horizon Bank, NIPSCO, LaPorte Hospital, B. Michael and Sherry Drayton. I mean, it's just a great crew of people coming together to have this awesome, fun time. So if you can sing, if you want to watch it, just check it out. And then we also have the Slicer Athletic Booster Club golf outing. As I looked just yesterday, there's still signups. It's this Saturday. You can go on our event. It'll give you our event calendar. It'll give you all of the ways to sign up and all of the steps you can take and all the details on that. But I think that is something that if you haven't gotten your golf outing on this year, there's less of them, and that's okay. But that's a really good one to get into. And of course, it's benefiting the Slicer Athletic Booster Club. So that's always something that we want to help with too. We're all about the high school sports day. I don't know what to tell you. It's fantastic. Seems some excitement. Yeah, signs that summer is officially here. Cruise nights. Who's going to be at Harley? Yes, Cammie, you're so right. At Harley Davidson of Valparaiso on Friday. We are so excited. It sounds like Kevin Brown is excited about the car shows. Everybody's really excited about those. So if you've never been, the Harley car shows are pretty much a staple in Valparaiso. They're really fun. And if you have never been, I think this is the way to go. Get out there, stop by, have a beer, check out some cool cars, and enjoy the sunshine. I think that's the best way to do it. Okay, guys, look, I think I talked so fast. I'm early. I think I'm done with all my great news. I could go on for another 3 years because we have so much great news, but I won't. Just keep you safe there. Great. Well, that's all I have for you guys this week. Tune in. If you, as I mentioned at the beginning, send us your lifeline, post them in the comments if you're watching live, or you can always email them to us at share@greatnews.life. We want to hear your good news. I'll read them on a future episode if you send them in. Tell us what's good happening in your life. Also, if you can't watch every week at noon, I know everybody has, things in their life. That's okay. You don't have to watch live, but you can listen on Spotify, listen on Apple Podcasts, tune in, email us your lifelines. I just saw another one. I'm gonna kick it up really fast. Sergio, lifeline equals the animals that keep visiting my backyard. Saw a family of raccoons yesterday evening. Sergio, you're a good man. Those animals scare me. I don't like them. They're not my favorite, possums and raccoons, but I love that you like to see them. I see a lot of people online looking to relocate them and such. So this is y'all are real nice. And Sergio, I'm really glad that makes your day. That's cute. Thank you for that. Great, guys. Well, have a great week. Tune in next week. Tune in every Wednesday here at noon Central Standard Time. Pay attention to us on Spotify, download us on Apple Podcasts, all the good things, and tune in for your great news. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.